Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So off we go then.
I hope I don't seem biased towards my compatriot, but I really think John O'Shea could have a very big role to play here.
Listen, you don't want all the medals that he's won with. Oh, he's been caught! He's had a shot! And he gets rid in a hurry. And it's O'Shea. And this is Ronaldo! Cristiano Ronaldo! Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Shevchenko, and the shot! Shevchenko! This guy is class!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Louisville are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Paris Saint-Germain finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And this is Ronaldo. Oh, nice touch. Boys, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Great chance here from position A1. Looking to widen the gap even further here. Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Time, excellent interception.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That's a little off target. Busquets. Goes for goal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Eto'o is offering a wry smile there.
And we have our very first corner. Pirlo plays it short. Salah. And now a sudden chance to counter. And this is Ronaldo, and he's got the beating of his man. Poor robust challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Messi. That is great defending, so alert. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, no joy this time. Eto'o is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And here's Shevchenko. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
O'Shea. Pirlo can see things others simply cannot.
1 minute added time.
It's a really well-measured ball. And it's Eto'o. Now it's Mbappe. He's found a way past. Showing good feet. He's in space and looking for options. Defending of the desperate variety. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And there is the half-time whistle. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Hello everybody, and a quick announcement now.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 11, Mohamed Salah.
Here we go again.
Coming on to replace him is...
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And that's gone loose. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And this is Eto'o! And the ball... Oh, he's been caught on it here! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Cristiano Ronaldo. Roberto Carlos has it out wide and in... Oh, what a climb! Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Messi going full tilt down the right-hand side. Nice looking ball. No way through there. So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
And it's O'Shea. Strokes it back. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Well, for me, Peter, I think it's all too pedestrian and slow. They need a large injection of purpose now.
Good ball, good take. Keeper's dealt with that.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi stood his ground strongly.
Louisville clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Well read, nice interception. Paris Saint-Germain are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
He has a look up. And we're done. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to add to the scoreline in the end. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to...
And he shoots! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Shevchenko.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Nicely weighted ball. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Busquets. Adams gets over and intercepts. That's a lovely, neat pass. Knocks it into space. And he's whipped it across. He's got tall. No, not the best of headers. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Pirlo. Oh, this looks sharp. He won't be happy with that one. Passing is crisp and sharp. Nice sequence of... Eto! Oh, it's come off the upright. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Pirlo plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Neymar. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Mohamed Salah is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Busquets. Now this could be a chance. Raul. Oh, this is a very good run.
Paris Saint-Germain truly have no need to panic. They can reassess it.
Climbs up big! No mistake! And this is getting better and better. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a...
Goes for a shot! Now, who's going to be... And the keeper couldn't hold it. And he's managed to get rid.
2 added minutes has been
And it's
indicated.
Neymar. There's the shot! Neymar! One of a type! He's brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The purest possible contact. What a fab... And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Please be made aware that smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
Substitutions taking place.
And the second half gets underway. Paris Saint-Germain changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Raul. And here's Suarez. Paris Saint-Germain come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
No foul, says the referee. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through, flashes it across. And that has been knocked clear. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack. And
oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
It's become a case of men against boys. Neymar. And the finish! Oh, no mistake! Eto'o, that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Manchester United finding their passes. Now it's Mbappe, and it's been played through. He is through here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Petit getting this one clear. Good chance here! Gianfranco Zola! Sheer football poetry! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order! And that is goal number 20. And wow, he has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 10. Raul.
So, time for changes
Number
on
11,
both sides, actually.
Neymar.
Paris Saint-Germain playing for pride here. The match surely beyond them.
9.
Eto'o, and he's managed to get
Coming on the
chance.
field. Number 8.
Keeper's got his work done.
Incredible.
Number
He had all the
23,
time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Number 20, Batistuta.
Paris
Number
Saint-Germain
18,
have their second
Van
corner now.
Nistelrooy. Substitution.
That's a decent clearance. And it's Maldini. Decent chance! He's scored! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Paris Saint-Germain give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
There will be
Adams
5
did well
minutes
to
added
emerge with the
time.
ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Pirlo. Pull it. Aimed beyond the defence. Threads one in. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the through ball. That is good alertness. And that will be the final act. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day.
Hello, everybody.
How would you
and
sum
this
up what
is a
we've
quick
witnessed,
reminder
Jim?
to let you
Well,
know
look,
that
it was
you'll be-
very...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This
Against
certainly
Paris
matters.
Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway.
We've seen a few flyers over time, Peter, but this one is eerily reluctant.
You mean Dennis Bergkamp? And the shot! Goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Van Nistelrooy. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckenbauer, forwards and with intent. And here's Mbappe. Bergkamp. It's Bergkamp! They've got to be quick to recover this.
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Pirlo demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's a decent clearance. Now who's going to be first to this? And they're back on the ball again. And this is Pele. Oh, it's Pirlo. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's gone back to the keeper. Costa Curta. And it's Del Piero. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
It's an imaginative pass. Caught offside that time.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others. Bergkamp! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? It's a pretty loose pass. Ambitious ball here. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Pele. Shot, surely! He has done it! And that for him is goal number 10. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And it's played into the middle. Pirlo really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's the whistle for half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. How would you review the first half?
Paris Saint-Germain really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Pirlo gets a foot in here. Zola, who's going to run down the left wing. Scholes, the man we've all come to watch. Van Nistelrooy. Del Piero. Now that looks a decent ball. And the finish! It's bounced back off the post. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nesta. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. It's Bergkamp! Zola. Shevchenko. Forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Pete.
Shoots! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
And it's Del Piero. Del Piero goes on a charge down the left. Lovely bit of skill. It's a throw-in. Skims one in. Chance! They've done it! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
He's having a shot! Goal! Santos! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And he's lost his man here. Great chance! He's scored! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That was easy, almost too easy.
Way too good, Peter. Too quick, too smart for that defence, who were made to look a little lost, in all honesty.
Substitution for Santos. Number 10, Bergkamp.
We have got
Coming
changes
on the
here
field
from both
is
sides, in fact.
Number 42.
So all square with almost no
Substitution
time
in
remaining.
progress.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. OK, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
6 added minutes has been indicated.
Looking to play him in. That has not gone well. Musiala! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Musiala actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
All hands on deck for this one. That has been knocked clear. He's cut it out. Eto'o. And this is Eto'o. Knocks it into space. Oh, that was vital. And that will be it. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
Birthdays today.
Well, thanks to Jim. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way.
Frank Rijkaard's presence here in the middle will be massive, Peter. He's so physically dominant, such a destroyer.
But he does have a certain X-factor as well, doesn't he?
Yeah, and that's the side of his game that makes him so special, that ability to play on the front foot, triggering counter-attacks, quickening the tempo, and even carrying the ball forward, you know, if required.
Which has come to be expected from players in that position now, but at the time, of course, it was revolutionary.
Absolutely was.
That's a shade optimistic. And that has been clubbed away. Neymar. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Pelé. The pass is intercepted. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Decent chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Paris Saint-Germain yet to have an attempt on goal. Shot could be on, and a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Now, he's got space here. Oh, that's well spotted. Cucurella. Neymar. He takes a shot.
Paris Saint-Germain really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence.
It's Salah! Mo Salah! Sensational! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So we have the first goal.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Cucurella. Mikel Oyarzabal is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He has a look, and he shoots! He's got to be quick to recover this. And he's following up! And he's managed to get rid. Played out wide. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And here's Neymar. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oyarzabal.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And it's half-time here. And it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Paris Saint-Germain head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Kukçu. And it's Cucurella. And this is Neymar. Always on the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Cucurella finds himself offside. We expected better, and so did he. Short changes him with that pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Haaland. And he's intervened well there. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Searching pass he's played there. And he cuts out the supply. Not much subtlety about that challenge. Neymar. He has found the way through. And it's Kukçu. Tries from a long way out. And that certainly packed a punch. A lot of space ahead of him. Cannavaro gets it clear. Now it's Pedri.
That's exactly...
Mohamed Salah! He scores! And there's the goal they've been looking for. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain, number 18.
Paris Saint-Germain
Pele.
can now introduce
Number
the first of their
25.
substitutes.
Pedri. Coming on the field, number 7, Eto'o.
Oh, given
Number
offside once
22,
more.
Gullit.
Pirlo. That is good alertness. That's a good ball out wide. Good read, needed to be. He's had a shot! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Barcelona claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cannavaro clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Gullit, he is onto this. Mignon gets good distance on it. That has been cut short. Tries to play it through. Mignon claims comfortably.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Cute ball, now how can he reach it? And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. He's in a great position here. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically.